What's up, everybody? It's James, aka DatYogaDude with Feel Free to Feel Free, live with Beanie TV, and we are at Green Tree Meditation and Yoga. Green Tree Meditation and Yoga is in South Central Los Angeles, and it is a place about growing yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and within the community. And that's so important to me, growing within the community, because we all have to develop and grow as people. Understanding that what we are doing here is taking the time to give ourselves that love and that care that we need to continue to serve and have that passion moving to grow a community of people who feel like they love themselves. And it's so essential. It's for me to feel like I love myself and for you to feel like you love yourself. And I love aligning with people like Amina from Beanie TV, who's all about self-love and promotion. So the first thing that I learned through yoga was I had a little while to go to start loving myself to the point where I really love myself. So every time I'm on the mat, it is being in a love session with me. It's being able to sweat, release, and stretch out all the parts of me that I feel like I'm not really cool with, but I still love. We don't always love ourselves, so to be able to find those parts that we don't love and then fall deeply in love to, right here on this stanky, funky, sweaty mat, it's all a beautiful experience. So that's a part of why we are doing yoga here today. And we're gonna do just a real quick good morning, wake the body up yoga session. So before you gotta run off to school, before you gotta run to work, or before the kids start bugging you, you need to fit in that time for yourself to love you. Because before you can serve anybody throughout your day, your community, your family, your job, all the people online that follow you on Instagram, whatever, you have to serve yourself and love yourself. So we're gonna start with some physical love, some mental, some spiritual love right here in our love session on the mat. Let's go. So we start now. We got the lovely Amina from Beanie TV. And when you get started on the yoga mat, first thing you do is just find that grounding place, that centered place where you feel balanced, where you feel calm and relaxed. Letting your shoulders relaxed and come into a seated pose. It don't have to be legs crossed up like this. It can just be out wherever you feel comfortable. I like to have my legs like this. But I'm making sure my hips are grounded, my tailbone is relaxed and sinking in. Slightly raise my chest and drop my chin to straighten out the back of my neck. I have a nice long spine. My long spine is my long lifeline. My shoulders just fall away and melt from my ears. And this position here gives me easy access to breath. And every inhale is a renewal, and every exhale is getting rid of the toxins, the stress, the waste that we have in our lives. So as we inhale nice and deep, and exhale nice and long. Good. Just finding those places in your body that you need to soften. Let those thoughts just drift in and out of your mind. Just coming into your space. Coming into your space where you can begin the practice of self-love. Start your day out loving the person that you are. So let's take a deep inhale, raising our arms out and then up and to the side. Let's have our palms facing each other. Spread those fingers nice and wide, stretching out the hands. And relax the shoulders. Let the shoulders slide down the back. And keep the arms nice and strong. Take a deep inhale, stretch up through the hands. And on the exhale, you're going to drop your right hand down to the right side. Good. And inhale, pull that left hand up and over. Stretching all the way from the left hip to the left fingertips. Opening up the ribs. Breathing into it. Stretching out the side. Good. And you here, or maybe you're here, or maybe you're here, but you're always breathing and stretching. Good. Roll that left shoulder back, opening the heart, giving yourself some love, and inhale. Push into that right hand, both hands come up to the top. Good. I close my eyes, I got into it. Inhale, both hands come up, shoulders slide back down. Left hand comes down to your mat, and you stretch and open that entire right side. And maybe the left side is a little looser, maybe the right side is a little looser, whatever. We're not judging the body, we're just taking notice. As we inhale, stretch even more. I keep my right hip grounded down the ground. Once to rise up, we keep it down and increase the stretch and reach out with my right hands. Good. One more inhale, stretch one more time. Soften the face. And press into that left hand, both hands coming up. And exhale. Dropping the hands down in front of the legs. And slowly pulling up the chest and walking our hands down. Good. So maybe you're just right here, or maybe you're coming all the way down. Wherever you are, just breathe. Good. So it's not about how far you can stretch. It's about your intentions to move and open up the body, increasing the circulation of the blood, increasing the circulation of your breath. It's about making your body feel good, no matter what it looks like. Good. Just keep breathing here. All the way deep into your belly, stretching, opening the lower back, the hips, the groin. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, stretch a little bit further. Take it to your limit and beyond. Now we're going to shake out the legs a little bit. Circulation, breathe, come into it. Curl the toes, push them back, open them, spread your feet. Show your toes some love too. All the way from the tips of your toes to your temples. Love the body. Good. Now we're going to come into a tabletop position. Tabletop position. My hands are in line with my wrists, my elbows, my shoulders. Everything's in line. And my knees are directly in line with my hips. Nice hip distance apart from the knees. And we breathe here. Good. I'm just going to move my hips left and right, side to side. Waking up the parts of the body that may have been asleep all night, or been at work all day, or been partying into the evening. Whatever it is, we're just going to wake those sides up, wake the body up, and breathe. The more you breathe, the more you stay connected with the body. Good. All right, now let's come back to that center. Inhale, raise the head up, the tailbone up as the belly drops. Good. Spine is stretching here. Exhale, curl those shoulders under. Bring the tailbone down as you bring the belly up for a cat. Good. Inhale, coming up. Breathe. Exhale, bring it under. Good. Let your spine flow and move fluid. One more inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming under. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Press the balls of the feet into the mat. And let's inhale, raise those hips up and send them back for a downward facing dog. Good. Now the heels may not reach the ground, but we're trying to press them towards the ground. Good. We're trying to have the arms straight. The hips are up and back. And my chest is reaching back from my knees. Good. And just move the hips side to side by bending your knees. Left, right, left, right. You feel the stretch in your legs. Now I'm pressing into the tops of my palms. I'm not jamming down on my wrists. I'm pulling back and pressing into the top of my palms. Good job. Nice. Take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, let's step that right foot up. Good. And walk that right foot up. So my right ankle is directly under my right knee. Good. We want to come at a 90-degree angle. Untuck those toes when it's off the ground. Good. Knees going to keep it on the ground. Coming up. Stretching up. Open the chest. Lean up. Heart opens as we stretch back. Good. Now let's take this left elbow and put it onto the right leg. Good. And come into a twist. Nice. Twisting and stretching. As we twist, I look back over my right shoulder. My chest comes up. And I breathe. Twisting helps with my digestive system, my internal organs, and finding some balance here. Good. Always about balance in life. Let's place those hands down, dropping this left leg, untucking the toes. I'm going to move my hips back, opening up this front right leg. Woo. Toes curl into my face. Make sure my hips are in one line. My right hip wants to come forward, pull it on back. Toes come into my face, chest comes forward, and I breathe deep. Good. Let's have our hands on our hips, finding the balance here. Maybe a hand on the ground, maybe both hands on the ground, wherever you are is perfect. The back of my leg is lighting up. And you gotta laugh when you're doing yoga. It's fun, it's your body, you're expressing yourself. Good. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Let's bring this knee back, rocking forward. Tuck that left foot under and swing that right leg back into a downward facing dog. Inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to step that left foot up. On or off that right knee. Making sure the leg is 90-degree angle. Ankle is under the knee. Protect yourself. Good. Inhale, coming up, both arms stretching. drop my knee, untuck the leg, and stretch it on back. Good. So both my hips are in the line, and I'm stretching the back of this left leg here. Whew. Curl my toes to my face, and just feel in the body. Breathe whatever you need to breathe. All right. So let's bring those hands back down to the ground. Inhale, slide that left foot back. Beneath the right, coming into a downward facing dog. Good. Now we're going to hold this down dog for 5 deep breaths. We're going to take a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Good. So the chest reaches back even more. Nice. Arms are straight. The hips are up. Legs are straight and pressing down. 2 more deep breaths. Waking up the mind, the body, the spirit. Inhale. Exhale, let's drop down to the knees. Untuck the toes and come into a child's pose. So my hips are reaching back toward my heels. They may not reach all the way down. My chest and arms come out in front of me, reaching towards the ground. They may not make it there, and we're just breathing. Slowly coming back into that tabletop position, hips rise up. And let's find ourselves onto our backs. Good. As we begin to wind down, backs are on the mat. The soles of our feet are pressing into the ground. Good. Take a deep inhale here. Bring the knees into the chest. And then exhale, hugging yourself. This is the best hug of the day. No one can give you a better hug than you give yourself. Pull the right leg into the chest. Right knee comes into the chest for a deep stretch. Good. Continue to breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left leg over to the right side. So put the left hand on the right side of the right leg and gently cross it over to the left. For a deep stretch. Extend the right hand out to the right side and just look into your palm and breathe. This is another stretch throughout the internal organs and the sides in your body. So helping you move those burgers down and move the fries and whatever else you're eating. Kale salads, it helps digest all of this as you relax and breathe. And this is where you can close your eyes and just listen to all the sensations you feel in your body. Your lower back, your hips, your chest, your shoulders, and especially your mind. Just listening and then letting go. Inhale, let's slowly bring that right knee back to center. And on the exhale, bring the left knee in for the second best hug of the day. Squeeze it in, love it in. Breathe good. Sing yourself another song. What's the song, Alina?
The song is Can't You See What You Do to Me?
Yes. So let's straighten out that right leg and exhale, pull the left knee in for a stretch. Good. Now, place the right hand on the left side of the left leg and gently roll that left knee over to the right, stretching the opposite side. My left hand comes to the left and I look into my left palm gently. Good. Inhale and exhale, relax, release, let the whole body just be supported and held by whatever you're laying on. The earth. Good. My feet are splayed out. My hands are comfortable to my sides. My shoulders relax and pressed against the mat. I'm going to slightly tuck my chin towards the chest, just enough to straighten the back of my neck. And relax my hips, my legs, my thighs, my belly, my neck, my face, my mind, everything. Okay. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Inhale, deeply stretching the arms over the head, putting the feet away from you for a full body. Good morning, move you, stretch, and then exhale, rolling over to your right side. Let's come into a fetal position where you take the time to allow yourself to feel safe and secure. You remind yourself that you are enough and you accept the body that you have. Use the mind that you think with and connect with your spirit on a daily basis. Good. And let's slowly come back into that seated position. started this class with. Good. Just noticing how you